Hey guys, what's going on? So I've had a few requests recently to update an old video that I did called my top 3 favorite trading alert services. So I thought I'd do a quick update. A lot of the ones I was talking about in that video, or at least one or two of them, were pretty much out of date. So one of them actually is no longer in existence. We had a bit of drama with one of the guys that was involved with that service. So luckily that's gone. And I kind of just wanted to update you because that video was made quite a while ago, and I think my views have changed. My preferences and the way I'm going with my trading has changed quite a bit this year, obviously because of the bear market. So I wanted to kind of reflect that in a new article and video that I'm doing, basically just talking about the top 5 trading alert services and tools that I'm really using or involved in most at the moment. So the first one, if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you'll probably not be surprised. The first one that I really like is Bullseye Trades from Jeff Bishop. So for you guys that don't know about it, it's one options trade a week. It's a swing trade, typically takes a few days. It's a really high success rate, especially in this down market. It's been really, really impressive. I've written a full review about it right here, where I've kept a track record for the last 9 or 10 months, actually 11 months now. So you can go to this article. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go and check out all these links on this article and go through them by yourself and check them out. But if you're looking to basically not spend very much at all, so Bullseye Trade's only $97 for 3 months, so a total of $97 for the quarter. And so this is really best for people that are looking to buy options, typically calls. It does do a few puts here and there, but usually it's calls. And just hold these things for a few days. So I'd say like this one is pretty much a no-brainer for most people on a budget. Even if you're not on a budget, but especially if you're on a budget, you might want to try out Bullseye Trades. And so you can go here. I've put a link to sign up here. And so the next one, it's a bit of a conflict of interest, as are many of them on this list, but there's a reason I'm going to talk about services that I'm involved in. Sidekick Traders, Discord was co-founded back in 2020, and I was a big part of that. And it's just, it's getting better with time. We're adding lots of new interesting different analysts in there. I really think it's probably one of the most transparent and honest services out there, and I'll show you why in a sec. But yeah, so I'm a co-owner of the service. I know the quality of the people involved, and that's why I think it's so transparent and authentic. I know who these people are, and I've vetted, everybody, and it's a very open, honest environment, which I think is a really important, probably the most important thing when you're looking to get an alert service, right? And so I would definitely say Sidekick Traders is best for options day traders. So although we do some swing trading things in there, the options day trading is by far the most popular aspect of it. So here's the server. We have so many different chat rooms, different channels. Michelle's really great. She does these alerts and options, pretty good. There's a awesome addition from Matt, who actually does option selling now, so that's kind of interesting. If you've been following my stuff about Matt Trades, you might want to check out Sidekick Traders because he's doing some alerts in here on some premium, which is cool. Goldman is awesome. He's doing SPX scalping or day trading really quickly. It's really good if you can follow it, a bit of practice, get your own style. It's really good. And so we also share a lot of ideas from other services in here. Probably shouldn't be saying that, but saying it as it is. And we basically have a whole bunch of algorithms here that you can use to follow or add to your trading thesis. So I think value for money wise, this is probably one of the best services I've been in. There's a lot going on here, and sometimes it takes a while to figure out like what channels are the best. But once you get started and start talking to Michelle and Marion and myself and a couple of other guys in there, you'll be quite surprised how good this actually is, value for money wise compared to other services. Like I said, it's the honesty and transparency that makes the service stand out from all the other services out there. There's no hiding losses and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, so the next one, I partnered with my friend Lance about a year ago now on Theta Traders. So this is primarily an option selling service, and I'd say Lance is probably one of my favorite guys out there for providing value and education and focusing on subscribers above and beyond everything else. So you can go and check it out here. I put a link in this article here. I also partnered with Lance recently on how to basically do these option selling trades. So we're looking at selling spreads and selling covered calls, selling cash secured puts, that type of thing. And if you click on this link on the article here, it'll take you to our free course and teaching you how to do some of this basic stuff very, very quickly and in a way that's very actionable for you. It's completely free. I firmly believe that this course is better than some of the top names in the field, including people like David Jaffe, which sells a course that's inferior for $1,800, which in my opinion is a complete rip-off. So come and check out this. You'll get all you need to know about selling options in a nice, clear, concise way. So TheaTraders is awesome. It's probably best for option sellers, just because there is no option buying available, right? So all the alerts are to do with spreads and selling options. Quick look into the TheaTraders Discord. This is it right here. We have a whole bunch of channels in here. So it does 0DTX SPX trades, so that's pretty cool. It does cash secured puts. There's a bunch of ebook strategies and things, so you can actually learn how Lance is doing this stuff. And he's definitely one of the most subscriber friendly people you'll meet. He'll private message you, jump on Zoom calls, all sorts of things to help you out. So if you're looking to get into the sell side of options, TheaTraders is definitely a possibility you might want to consider. So like I said, I only try and partner with the people that I really like, really trust, and the systems actually work. So Matt is another guy who's come out of Sidekick Traders. I showed you his channel in there. He's got a couple of channels there, but really with Matt, he has his own services now, so he spun out completely. He's completely independent as well. And so here is Matt's site. Again, you can find it at matttrades.com. He has a whole bunch of different services here, lots and lots of different ones. The most popular by far is oil trading. So Matt sells premium on the futures, so on oil. And we even did a book about it. So if you come to this this site and click on here, you'll get our e-guide on how to sell oil futures, why you might want to do it, and all this type of stuff. It's probably one of the most popular services. I would say it's his most popular, but it's also probably one of the most popular I've seen on the futures, and that's because he has a 100% win rate over the whole of the last year. So the only caveat to that is it's definitely more suited towards people with larger accounts. Sure, you could sign up and you know, get some benefit from it, learn the ropes and everything, but unless you have, I would say, a minimum of $20,000, preferably quite a bit more, you probably won't get the full value for money out of this, even though you'll still make money. You just might, you know, feel like that you need a bit more capital to do as well as Matt's doing with this. Matt's using a 7-figure account. You don't need anything like that, of course, but it does help to have that extra capital in reserve, so you're not going in with half your account into these trades or anything like that, because there is a bit of risk in doing that. But if you keep the positions much small relative to the amount of margin or cash that you have, then it's definitely a service I would recommend. So if you have a large account and you want to just sit back, have passive income with a really tremendous success rate, Matt's oil futures might be the way to go. So the final one here is something that I've been using a lot, and it was a toss-up between this and GPS Trader, so I can talk about GPS Trader. It's just something I use every day as well, but I've talked about that a lot, and I wanted to bring up the PowerX Optimizer by Rockwell Trading again. So this isn't so much an alert service. This is the cool thing about this last tool here, is that this is not something that you need to sit and wait for people's alerts on. It's an interactive web application, so this is it right here, where it gives you a strategy in a box, basically, complete with backtesting, complete with things like options recommendations. It's a really powerful tool for swing trading, and since the market's starting to hopefully go back up, who knows what it'll do, but hopefully we're starting to enter again to sort of a place where we're like more confident swing trading, then something like the PowerX Analyzer strategy, or the Wheel Analyzer, which is the other part of it, could be something that would be useful to try. And so I wrote a full review here about it, so have a quick look at that. Close this window. So I've used this for quite a while now, and I really like it. So you'll find a lot of information in this article. There's a lot. I've done videos on this too, if you've seen it. Here we go. So there's like PowerX Optimizer Part 1. So I'm not going to spend the rest of the time here talking about it. I just want to kind of give you the resources in this sort of master article to go and check all these things out. One thing I highly recommend is Marcus has a couple of free guides. So he has this free ebook, which is awesome. He has a free options course, which is really good as well. So definitely take advantage of those, download those and check them out. They're pretty helpful. Anyway, I hope this has been useful. This again might change over time, like maybe I come across another few really great services. I've been looking at services for years and years and years, and the number one thing that I'm looking for is honesty, because you can present results, but if nobody can replicate those, or you don't even present results, then it makes it impossible to really to trust these things. So these recommendations come from my intimate knowledge of the services and the people involved in the services, which is why I feel absolutely comfortable recommending these. For example, I've known Jeff Bishop for a while. We even did an interview on my channel. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll leave a link in here so you can find that as well. I know Jeff. I know he's a good guy. I've followed Bullseye Trades for years now, documenting all the different trades that are done in there. So I know it's legit. And the other ones, like I said, I partnered with people on, so I'm intimately familiar with these services. And I never review anything or recommend anything that I don't use myself. And I use PowerX Optimizer by Rockwell Trading to find some of the best trades out there. Alright guys, hopefully that's helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon.